Where y'all gonna do it at? Child, I don't know how to do no Cuban shopping.
Not that one. I'll let them get it on. Come on, man. What are you doing?
Come on. I'm recording it.
No, come on. No excuse. Come on over here. Come on over here.
I want you to go up there.
Oh, no. I don't mind.
I know, right?
No, I thought you wanted to. Now, I'll be recording.
Girl, I don't know. I throw them all off. I was trying to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Now kick, now kick, now kick, kick, now drop it on us. All right, all right. All right, all right. Good job. Good job, good job, good job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Good job.
Ooh.
Good job, everyone. Okay, so now we have a 2-minute mic, and what that is just if you all want to say anything. We were dancing. You want to do your Barbie? Do the cup. You want to do the Cuban shuffle?
No,
We're gonna do it
that's
again
what it
after
was.
we finish.
Yeah.
But this is the 2-minute mic, and so this is just sort of kind of like freestyle. You guys can say anything. You can say something about this weekend, or just tell us something about your life, or whatever.
Everybody over here nominated you.
Yes. So we like everybody to say something who has not said anything. So don't be shy. Stop on that. All right, now,
Y'all can come up together.
somebody from that table's got to come on up.
If I can get up there, everybody.
Yes! Jordan!
So like this past year or whatever, my sister Jayla has moved away to California for medical school, and so like she moved like 2 months ago. So now she keeps calling me and my mom saying that we haven't sent her clothes and all this stuff. She call my mom and be like, "Hey, I only have like 4 T-shirts. Can I use your card to buy some more clothes?" And my mom would say, "No, you can't. I'll send the box eventually. I don't know when, but one of these days I'm gonna get to it." And then Jill will be like, "Okay, you remember that when you're in the home."
You better remember that step.
Write it down, okay? So yeah, but I'm just glad she made it to California safely and everything like that.
Yeah.
And she's doing big things, and we're doing big things too. I'm in paramedic school. Janae's so Janae's doing real good too, but it's just me and Janae at home. So I always make this joke with my mom and dad. I'm like, man, if we can just get Janae out, it'll be a good job.
Oh my God!
So we can just get Janae away. guys. Good to see all you guys, so thank you.
Oh my God. Steffi, you make sure you send that baby her clothes.
First off, Memphis has been, pretty cool seeing all the stuff around. A suggestion on the way sometimes do Orleans, because Don's been there once. It's been really cool. First of all, shout out my boy Don for actually coming out. I'm not really for coming out. For coming out with me, because he's been a good friend of mine for the past few years. And the biggest reason I'm grateful for him is he helped me keep my sanity while driving my dad all the way here.
My God.
I know you. Yeah. Oh, 8 hours.
It was rough, wasn't it?
Yes. Because the whole 8 hours. It's probably one of the worst backseat driving I probably have.
Oh my God. Y'all gotta bring the duct tape.
The good thing is, he was asleep a good part of it, which part of the reason I brought Don, so he could keep me awake, because I couldn't trust my dad with that job at all. But, guess it's not in my hand.
Will you tell them what your sister's doing?
Oh, yeah.
Did you say you just graduated?
You did not? Tristan and I both just graduated from, me, Marshall, her from West Virginia University.
Oh, wow.
So she's going to be taking a year off, but she's working pretty much full time right now.
For a law.
At a law firm right now, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she got that going on. I don't know the name of the law firm, but hey, she's living up in Morgantown. She's got it covered. She's got everything covered.
Hey, Trey, and then say something about your brother TJ. What's he?
Loser, this kind. Nobody thinking about him.
Well, I am surprised TJ's not here, but he's been he's doing it. He's been doing his whole thing. He's doing his thing down in Texas.
Yes, good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
And move
Yeah, good job living up. He's in West Virginia pretty frequently, honestly.
Yes.
Yeah, and apparently travels a lot, I guess. I don't know that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, hey guys, as you guys know me, over the weekend we got to get acquainted and stuff like that. I'm Don, Donald, Demetrius, I'm kidding. Let's see, well, Trey invited me last minute, as he typically does. He hits me up because he knows that I'm down to really do whatever. He hit me for a Lil Wayne concert the day before, and I said, let's go. And we went, we had a great time. But Trey was one of my best friends. I met him in university. And again, he's had a great impact on me. But because he is him, he is simply the king of Huntington, he's also very humble. He doesn't hype himself up nearly enough. So that's my job. I'm his hype man. That's why I'm here. So first things first, right? We gotta talk about how Trey Moss was gifted a graduate assistant position at Marshall University, which we waived his tuition fantastically, right? They asked for him specifically for that position. So he impressed enough to we met along, just had a very eventful year. He went for homecoming, made homecoming court, walked on the field, had his whole song sang, was in the parade, did the whole thing, right? So listen, he's simply him, right? On top of just being one of the most popular people at our university, if you walk anywhere, he's gonna know somebody. We go out, I thought I was popular, they're like, oh hey Trey, and then just walk past me. So, don't even get me started on the latest, I'm joking. Not even. But no, real talk. Again, Trey's been a great friend to me. My family used to tell me that you don't get to choose who your family is, which is fantastic, right? But Trey's an example that statement simply isn't true. I was able to meet somebody in my university that really, truly understood me, took the time to get to know me, and was there for me in very, very rough times and great times as well. So I'm blessed to be here today. Blessed to be here with a brother, honestly. So.
All right.
graduate?
Like we're honoring.
Trey, did you graduate in what?
Magna.
Weren't you something?
We're mad here.
What's that? Magna?
I can't get it right.
Yes, that's a big accomplishment.
Yeah.
Hey, let out.
Magna cum laude.
Yeah, you did too, baby. Yeah.
This is Magna cum laude. Super cool life.
Let me say something for Troy, since Troy won't get up. Troy, you're not gonna get up, Troy? Okay, well, I'm gonna say this. Troy tries to keep everybody in the family together. He might go through this way or that way or that way, but he tries to keep everybody together. He's raised his kids to be all together. He makes sure that they know all the rest of the family. He really does a great job. So
Yes,
thank
he
you, Troy.
does.
I will say this about Troy because we're of course, Troy and I are really super close. But he's a great dad. He is the best dad. Very caring person.
Yes. Okay, Lily, you need some tissue.
Okay. Let me see who else has not said it. Johnny, you want to come up and say something?
Come on, Sean, take me up, because he won't get up.
I'm gonna just sit down.
John, are you mad at us because we always want you to fry fish?
But I always enjoy myself when I come around. That's why I always come around.
Right.
That's good. Okay, who at our table? Kevin Ford.
I enjoyed myself. I'm glad y'all came and many more times.
And I want to say something, from the time Kevin got married, Kevin always made everybody feel happy. And I brought numerous people down here before and stayed at their house, and he's always most welcome, puts out a welcome mat. So I really appreciate that. He and Miss Georgia both. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin.
All right, Kenny, Yvette.
Oh, you asking me?
You want to say something?
Just like everybody else. I come here to eat, enjoy, have fun, talk stuff. Wherever Pam at, I want to whoop her in cards. Especially, I love Pam to death. Pam's something else. And to you, I love you for, I met all of y'all back at Myrtle Beach.
Yes.
From there all the way through, and I love y'all all.
We
And
love
Kenny,
you.
we're
If
so
you
glad.
don't love me, I'm sorry.
And Kenny, we're so good that you bring the grandbaby, and I appreciate
Oh
it.
man, you know,
Jamie, you missed your husband.
she's in all my grandkids in y'all family. Hey, y'all family and my family. I got your daughter, your niece, and all that.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we all, I'm in. It ain't getting out.
Okay. Hey, Beth, don't you remember when you used to come in the summertime to the Institute, and you're the one who taught us all how to pack. Your mom used to have your suitcase packed so neat, with everything rolled. And Kennedy still packs like that.
And she still back like that today.
That's Pam is rolling.
If you go in her suitcase, you'll pull the whole house out. No wonder how she got it in there. And then this morning, the little grandbaby must have had a few drinks. Best purse was sitting on the dresser, and she just went to it like it was a. Yeah, Beth woke up. You know how neat that is, both.
Go ahead, start walking up there.
What she done done? She done pulled my purse. And the baby just. I'm telling you, she had to have something. She did something she don't know. She, hey, still neat.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Yeah, because she has.
Okay, and so then I asked Rodney if he wanted to speak.
Okay.
Well, me and my wife, Josephine, we represent the New York chapter of the family. You can tell how we get down.
Yeah, yes. Fashion.
Flashy up.
Okay.
But you know, I was sharing with cousin Jason yesterday over at cousin Leah's house, and I was telling cousin Jason how important it is when it comes to family. And I was sharing with cousin Jason that, you know, what I love about our family is the oneness, it's the togetherness, it's you know, just wanting to be a part of the spirit of unity. And along with that comes organization, you know, along with that comes with planning, you know, and as we can tell for everyone that's here right now, that you set aside some time to plan, you set aside some time to organize, you set aside some time to structure, you know, this part of your life just to come here, to be here for this moment. And that's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And I was also sharing with cousin Jason that, you know, the Bible tells us that we are to train up our children in the way they should go. So when they get old, they won't depart from that way of training. So this is something like what has been stated earlier. This, as far as us adults, you know, it's good that we're here. 30, 40, 50 years from now, we might not be here. None of us might not be here. But for the children and our children's children, this is something that we need to impute, we need to root, and we need to seed into them right now. So they can see and know how important it is when it comes to family. But first and foremost, when it comes to God and His Word, and when it comes to the Bible, when it comes to family, when it comes to marriage, and when it comes down to education, that's so important for us to root and seed into our children and our children's children. So I'm just a firm believer, me, myself, I do it for Jesus all day. But what will you be willing to do for family? What is the length and what is the distance are you willing to go for family? And we can see that all of us that's sitting here right now, here today, because we represent different parts of this country, you know, and we were willing to go that length and we were willing to go that distance for family. And like I shared with cousin Queenie and cousin JW, I said, my wife and I, yesterday we was leaving Macy's, and I looked up on the back corner, and they had this thing sitting up there. And I thought about, I thought about it. I thought about the memo. The email said the banquet, right? Said wear your black, wear your white, wear your Hawaiian, floral, your flower print. When I looked at this whole thing, I told Josephine, I said, I'm gonna get it. She said, no, you're not. Because the first thing that came to my mind was, you know, pops, sugar pops. you know, the Marlon Wayans, the Wayans, I said, I'm gonna get it. I said, I'm gonna do it, you know. And then I thought about it, and I was like, nah. But then we went back, and I went ahead, and I was trying to get them to give me a discount. Because I was like, come on. I said, you know. And I told the lady, I said, listen, we here for a family reunion, and this is a one-hitter quitter, and I'm just getting this for the banquet, for the reunion. Can you give me a discount? She said, well, you apply for this Macy's card and see if you can get a discount. And I did it, and it came through, and I looked at it, I said, you know what? I'm I'm willing to go the distance, and I'm willing to go the length. Family.
Yes.
And I thank God and had a wonderful, wonderful time. And once again, I thank Cousin Leah, Cousin Queenie, and everyone that put this whole thing together.
Right.
And you guys are just so wonderful. And I just want to leave you with this. Jesus loves you. I love you. My wife Josephine loves you. I just want to say that the William family rocks. And look at me, y'all. No socks. No socks. Family.
Oh my God, he's something else. He's something else. He's something else.
And you all notice when Rodney talks, Rodney says cousin Queenie, cousin Leah, cousin Stephanie, whoever. That started Rodney's grandmother, Mary Lou, who's just right above Uncle Jim.
Yeah.
Uncle Jim was the baby, and Mary Lou was right above him. Mary Lou's kids, when Sluggo was born, about 53, what's your daddy born, 54 or something like it? Okay, anyway. that would be 7 years old, 8 years old. So by the time those kids got 5, I was like about 13, 14, whatever. Mary Lou would not allow the kids to call anybody by their first name. Either you had to be uncle or aunt. And me and Bo, my brother, we ended up to be cousin this, cousin that.
Right.
So everybody that they would meet, that was anyone older than Mary Lou had trained those kids. You say cousin this and cousin that.
Right.
And then, of course, those kids trained their kids, cousin this and cousin that. And so everybody from Rochester, from that area, they say cousin this. Anybody kin to Mary Lou or all of her offspring, they say cousin. So that's very respectful. That's very nice of you.
Yeah.
But that's great. But the training came from your grandmother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like. Okay, we're having another prayer. Is that what?
No, I think he just did it.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me, I do want to say, if I can just say it for me. Jason did acknowledge Kennedy earlier, but I think Kennedy was really great with the kids yesterday.
Yeah.
She did a wonderful job.
Yeah.
So I want to just shout out to her.
Yes. Shout out to Kennedy.
And will you tell them Kennedy reminds you so much of Todd?
She does.
Say something.
So a lot of you all, especially the younger ones, never got a chance to meet Tot. Right. So Tot, Stacy, was Leah's younger sister, right? And Tot was so cool and calm and just the nicest person. She would babysit. She came one time when JP and I first got married. I called Queen, I said, he wants to bring his kids, because he had kids before we got married. I said, he wants to bring these kids. I said, what am I going to do with these kids? I got to go to work. And she said, oh, just have Tot come down. And Tot came down there and babysat those kids for the whole week. And they had such a good time. So she was kind-hearted. She would, every time you talk to Queen would be making a cake. And she'd say, I got to make this cake for somebody. And Tot would be taking the cake over to somebody's house to have the cake. Or she'd be taking brownies to somebody. She was so kind-hearted. I never heard her say anything mean or nasty about anyone. She just was the sweetest. And even as a baby, just all growing up. And she was real smart. So she would always get Leah. Now, Leah's the older child. But she would tell Leah, I'm the real child. You were adopted. She would say, no, I wasn't. She said, yes, you were. They just don't want you to know. And Leah would start, you'd have to cry, right? So she would just start crying. Mommy, was I adopted? And she was like, now how does she know? She's younger than you are. But she would believe Tot. But Tot was just really a gentle soul.
Yeah.
So
They may have seen her picture yesterday.
yeah, you've seen her picture. Yeah, and I know you've seen it. If you've ever been to Queen's house, of course you've seen it. And at Leah's, when you walk in the entryway, she's got a big picture of Tot. So Tot impacted all of us that got a chance to meet her. We really, really love her.
Okay, Troy, are you coming up to do your part? You're supposed, it says after high school, where did you go from there? It's all good. Did you tell him, Mom? Or did you? Janae, come on up.
Tell her what she's talking about, Leah.
Okay, Mom, what was it supposed to be about? I forgot. It says after high school, where did you go from there? It's all good.
What you were looking for?
I had an iPad with the headphones.
Oh,
Yeah. Was that what?
Sam,
That was Sam
the
that
little
came
boy.
back in.
I know he was listening to her.
Okay.
I seen him out there that long.
He called me and told me to bring. I
covered most of it, but yeah, he's in paramedic school. He wants to be a paramedic, and eventually he wants to become a nurse. That's why mom is him. Yeah, mom's not gonna let you stop. Yeah, so Mom wants Jordan to eventually become a nurse. What I'm doing, I work for a cybersecurity company called Checkpoint. We have locations all over the world, so I get to interact with people from different countries every day, which is really cool.
Who works there with you?
Oh yeah, TJ works there too.
TJ was there first.
Yeah, TJ was there first. He also works there. We don't really interact that much because we're on two different teams, but I do get to see him. Jayla's in California right now for medical school. We're actually going to go down there in like 2 weeks to go visit her, me and Jordan. And
Trey is thinking of going to law school.
oh yeah, Trey's thinking of going to law school. So is Tristan next year. Tristan, what are you doing?
Christian's gonna be, what is it, Christian, that you're gonna be?
X-ray technician.
X-ray technician.
X-ray
Jerica.
Oh yeah,
Jerica's
Jerica just graduated from nursing school. So
Jerica's a registered nurse.
Yeah.
Whose daughter is Jerica?
Oh, she's my dad's sister Pam's daughter.
And then Red.
Reg. He's working for the railroad.
Oh yeah, Reginald, my aunt Pam's son. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, so one time, me, Jordan, my mom, and dad, where were we? We were gone somewhere.
Yeah, we went to Vegas.
Oh yeah, that was the last reunion. We went to Vegas, and Jayla had to stay at home to study. So she was there also watching the dog. And Jayla, with all her common sense, tells the dog, she goes to the dog, I know you can talk. Everyone's going, just say a few words.
I won't tell
anyone, just say a couple words. I won't say anything. And we came back and she told us, and she was like, and he still didn't talk.
Well, thank you, Nene. All right, the only. Okay, come on, Christian. And if anybody doesn't know who the only is, it's Jayla. Okay, that's what I said. Come on, Christian.
Hello, everyone. For those who may not know, Michelle Moss is my grandmother. My mother is Jennifer Hurd. First and foremost, glad everyone came here safely, wherever you came from, whether it be Texas or West Virginia, New York. Glad everyone came here safely. That's the most important thing. What do I say? I have a 2-year-old son. He just turned 2 in April. I'm currently in school to become a medical assistant with X-ray knowledge. I plan on furthering that and become an X-ray technician specialist.
You're real close to family because you're close to.
Oh yeah, I've been going to Aunt Stephanie's house and visiting my cousins since I was about 4 years old. We've always been close in contact. My cousins Tristan and Trey, we've been close in contact even though we've been a bit distant. What else? For the most part, we've all been pretty much united. I'm glad everyone came here today and seeing so many familiar faces. It's been years. So I hope that we can just, keep having these things and just stay in contact. So thank you for having me.
Did the only try to leave?
Yes, she left.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, in case you all don't know who the only is, that's one of the trips. And it's Jayla, the one in medical school. And we always called her the only because she always got treated the best. And she was the first one out.
No, Jordan was first. She was the middle.
Okay, she was middle, but I mean, she just was always the star.
Jayla thought she was a star.
Yeah, she thought. And so that's why we treated her like that. And so that's why she got the nickname, the only. Okay, so next, we're gonna do some sing-alongs, and we made copies.
Wait, before we do the sing-along, can Rodney do something, please? Right quick, Rodney. 2 minutes in memory of, please.